Hey, recorders! Well, today's a very special day. It is the 15th year anniversary of Avatar The Last Airbender. I mean, it's like, oh my god, recorders. I mean, how this show has, changed like millions of people's lives and impacted them. And it's like, it's like how this cartoon managed to do all of it for us. I still remember when Avatar, like, promos were airing on Nickelodeon before the show ended. And yeah, I was like very captive. Yeah, the promos captured my attention and what the plot of the show was gonna be. I still remember the one where them talking about introducing Aang, saying that, and did you know that he's just 12 years old? Oh my god. And it's like from watching season one. It's like how the stories were good. The animation was good. It's like really a show you felt like you've never really seen before. But hey, what about Shaolin Showdown? Y'all remember that one? Well, minor difference, but whatever. As for, as soon as the show, I feel like after, like, as soon as they got into, like, season two, Book Earth, it's like that's when the show started, like, feeling different, tone wise, emotion. It's like probably season two is the best one, especially with episodes like Zuko alone, like, the episodes where they were lost in the desert, Appa getting kidnapped, and then, like Zuko going through like so much like character development. It's just like, geez, this guy's like the best character in the whole series. And don't get me started on like the season finale of season two, where Azula like shoots Aang while he was trying to control the Avatar state. And it's like that moment traumatized me a little bit, especially it's just like how I remember first seeing it. I was just like completely shocked seeing that. Oh my God, is Aang gonna die? Because in the beginning of season two, they told us that if the Avatar was killed in the Avatar state, the reincarnation would be over. Can't believe how well I remember that. And then I can't believe how, this was before, I would go up on the internet to look up what would happen next for a TV show. How after season two, it was like almost a year before book three would start. And of course, now I'm getting a better understanding why it took them so long, because they were prepping for the final season. Animation takes a while, and especially how they were giving us a 2 hour movie, Sozin's Comment. And it was like, it's like I remember every time I would just wait, come at home, waiting for like a new episode for this, and it's like, and at the time, when Avatar was coming around, I didn't really talk about it with like friends or not. Like I felt like it wasn't like talky show I would talk with people about. But over the years, yeah, I would ask people if they ever watched it, and they were like, yeah, I mean that show was awesome. And I get to hear all these stories of how it's impacted their lives. Especially recently, now that I do press at Comic Cons, I keep hearing more like from the actors what fans have told them about the show. I mean, here's actually a clip of Greg Baldwin, who took over Uncle Iroh after the late Mako passed away, said about Iroh's influence.
Iroh has surprised me a little bit. I always knew that Iroh was a very well-written character, and the words were beautiful. But it wasn't until I started coming to these cons when I realized this character had an impact. People will come up and they'll say, wow, I broke up with my girlfriend in high school, and Iroh said this, and, time after time, I realized that this Iroh is a father figure in many ways. And it really hit me home one day. I get a DM on Twitter, and they say, I'm sorry, Mr. Baldwin, I don't mean to bother you, but, Uncle Iroh says such wise things, and maybe you can help me because my father passed away last night. And I'm going, wow, that's way above my pay grade. But I will try. So, Google wise things Iroh says about loss. And that to me has been a surprise, that this character means so much. And I do sometimes try to remember that. For example, on Twitter, would Iroh tweet this, Greg? Maybe you need to do that. It is because he's so beloved. It is, I think, contingent upon me as much as I can. There's the meme that says, be the person you think Uncle Iroh thinks you are. And that even applies to me, where I have to literally, pull it back and try to be this kind, wise person as best I can,
I think we're
Yeah, and of course, recently I got a chance to meet Jack Yesenia, who did Sokka, and Jesse Flower at Sack Anime, which, of course, y'all know how that didn't go well for me. just recently I finally got to meet the Fire Prince himself, Mr. Dante Bosco. When that happened, I mean, that was a really great moment for me, and to see how what an awesome guy he really is. And of course, like in the past, I've had met a Great Griffin who did Azula, and for me, like I've said, Azula is one really badass character. And other cast members that I hope to meet later this year, maybe at the con circuit, is maybe Mae Whitman who did Katara, and I don't think there will be any chance I will meet, say, Zach Taylor Essen who did the voice of Aang, because he's actually disappeared from the face of the earth. Because Avatar was pretty much his last role and only acting roles. I mean, I actually found him on LinkedIn. He's I think he went to college to become a filmmaker in a way, because now I hear he's like a videographer and a production designer, and maybe he'll pop out in one of these. Like, we'll have to wait and see, guys. Anyway, please comment down below. Tell me how much the show's meant to you, or were you a fan or anything. Like, I'd love to hear what it means to you. Anyway, thank you, recorders, and may the power protect you all.